Hello everyone, today is Thursday, March 24, 2022 at 11:04 a.m. in the morning. So I started, the moment I started the YouTube video, here comes my unwanted intrusive thoughts. So, and here they're trying to make me yawn. Excuse me. So throughout the day, I do not have to yawn. But then once I start a video, especially in the morning, right after the video starts, without warning, I have to yawn. So, I hate when narcissistic abusers, they'll get mad at you for uncontrollable body functions. Like, if you accidentally doze off to sleep, then, and you don't intend to do it, I don't think a person falls asleep on purpose being rude, but they'll get mad and say you're rude if you fall asleep, or if you fart, that's rude. That's like an uncontrollable body function. Or stuff like that. Or if you yawn, they'll think you're being rude and inconsiderate. So I kind of just woke up, and I haven't woken up this late in, I guess, a while, but I tried to go to bed at 11:30 last night, and I tried to go to bed at 11:30, and then could not fall asleep. So then again, I tried at 12 o'clock, still couldn't fall asleep. Tried again at 12:30, still couldn't fall asleep. And then they would started at some point in the middle of the night. They started vibrating my body, and for a temporary and brief moment, and I'm like, oh shit, that sets the stage for me, to not get to have sleep. So eventually, I guess after 2:30 or 3 o'clock somewhere, I might have fallen asleep, and then I went to the bathroom. It was like 7:21 this morning. Excuse me. And then after I used the bathroom, I fell back asleep. And then I was too tired to get up and go to that food bank. And then I guess my body must be trying to catch up on lost sleep deprivation, because I thought it was late. Well, it is late, but I thought it was already afternoon. And so I thought it was already the afternoon, and so it's still morning here at the moment, but it's very late morning. Excuse me. So, but I mean, I guess I'm better well rested, but not 100%, but a lot better well rested. So then, it looks like I realized that some of my online perps have left me alone. Not all of them though, but some of them have left me alone, or stepped back. But I still got some that are still, harassing me. And so J Demon Rotten, yeah, her. I didn't realize that she even backed off and left me alone, because I mean, it seemed like with the like they'll go far as to like harass you for a whole year, or harass you for 3-4 years or something online and stuff. I remember being bullied and harassed on Yahoo Answers and stalked, followed, and harassed everywhere on Yahoo Answers by that lady named ETX Yellow Rose, and her and Gothic Martha, and I didn't realize they were online perps. And ETX Yellow Rose, she was like the star bricker of Yahoo Answers. And then Starbricker was acting on Quora towards me exactly how ETX Yellow Rose used to treat me on Yahoo Answers. And you know, and ETX Yellow Rose, she went to like at least 2 or 3 years of bullying and harassing me because I got into it like I was still living underneath the fake foster family, and it was like 2006, and ETX Yellow Rose, when I got frustrated at the foster sister Shelly's son Ryan, I forgot what question I asked about him. You know, I asked a question and then I put it like in the description box, you know, explanation of my question, and you know, basically talked about the foster family abuse and stuff. And so she started the bullying campaign because she was like, all children are God's children and stuff like that, and how dare you speak ill of a child, or whatever, you know. But the foster mom, you know, was using her children and grandchildren and those foster boys as flying monkeys, and it was using them to perp me. But I didn't know about gang stalking back then. So if you're born to believe in the talk of God's children, why don't you, you know, why did you feel the need to bully and harass me for like 2 or 3 whole years? Endlessly. And then during that time, Yahoo Answers didn't have the option where you could block people. So she just, you know, got away with, you know, rude, smart-ass answers and got a lot of thumbs up for, you know, giving abusive answers, stalking and following every question I asked. And then, you know, people were just cruel and mean on Yahoo Answers. And I didn't realize Yahoo Answers was like a, you know, an online haven for narcs. And then I get the same abuse that's reminiscent from Yahoo Answers when I was on Quora, because when Yahoo Answers shut down, those people migrated from Yahoo Answers to Quora. So, but anyway, so it's been like J Demon Rotten, you know what, you know, she was harassing me and bullying and making death threats at me and making these cruel threats. And it's like, if you're a professional in the education system and you're 40 years old, how or why would you treat me like this? You know, and talk gangster and ghetto. And then, like, when I had the courage to watch one of her videos yesterday. I didn't even watch the whole thing. But she took down her harassment videos about me. You know, that Jessica person. You know, she also, you know, talking about, J Angel Raw Honey or Veggie Just 1226 or whatever. But I'll just say I'm thankful and glad that she backed off and left me alone. You know. But, and Starbricker briefly left me alone for a while, but then resurfaced. And a few other online perps, you know, left me alone. But some of them just won't stop. Will not stop. And so, that Jessica perp, when she tried to, you know, do I didn't watch the whole thing, but she did a video, one of her videos, where she was talking about being positive for the new year or something, and talking about losing weight and everything. And it's like, yeah, I mean, if y'all big and calling me fat and greedy and stuff, you know, but then if y'all over 200 pounds or almost 250 pounds and calling me fat and greedy, how did y'all get so big? So, you know, so if that wasn't her, then who was it within the past couple of weeks who I don't remember whether it was on YouTube or Twitter, that bullied me and made that comment and said that I'm fat and greedy and try to say all you do is stuff your face with food. And that you could have been had the opportunities to get out of your. The perps always tell me you could have been had opportunities to get out of your situation, but you just choosing not to do anything about it. Yes, I am. I've been fighting tooth and nail to get out of my situation, but y'all keep putting roadblocks to sabotage so that I can't get ahead. But the thing is, that's their code word for saying that you could have had numerous opportunities to sell out like we did. I ain't stupid, but so anyway, so then, she was doing a video. I mean, I don't even remember how she contacted me. If it was probably was on YouTube, but made an alternate account on YouTube or somewhere. I don't remember where, but I just remember, or it could have been on one of my live streams. I don't remember where, but somewhere, somebody that sounded just like how she would talk, and saying that. Oh yeah, saying that all you do is lay in bed all day and stuff your face with food. But she told me that before. All you do is stuff your face with food. But then she talks about people being greedy or eating fast food or whatever. But she had a video of her son trying an Impossible Burger from Burger King or whatever, Impossible Whopper. But as I said, I mean, I thought that she took all her harassment videos about me. She admitted that she took them down and she wanted to be all positive, positive energy. Well, that positive energy talk right there is a new age. So, she was trying to make it like, oh, because it was the new year, that I mean, but I never got an apology from her. And I'm glad that the DJ, human trafficker, fake T.I. perp, he knows damn well he ain't targeted. And she was like a female version of him, but as I said, he had not. His last attempt to contact me was June 18th, of last year at 3 o'clock in the morning, and expected me to wake up and answer his call at that time of morning. He wanted to offer that deal. No, I rejected it, and I haven't heard from him since. And so anyway, I remember in the video, she was saying that how she's tall, like a very tall person or whatever. And, she was talking about wanting to lose weight and stuff like that. And I'm like, uh-huh, yeah. So, I didn't watch the whole video. But, it's like I saw on these people's video that she commented on their videos too. And so it's like I've seen her bully other people online as well. But the video that I'm talking about, with her talking about wanting to be all positive and stuff, it sounds like as if she must have a different personality or something, because she wanted to talk all calm and innocent and, like a good person and stuff like that. And so, And so it's like I'm amazed. I'm taken aback and amazed on how can you talk all goodly and innocent after the things that you done to me and the way you treated me and stuff. You know, how could you? You know, it's like I feel gaslit because it's like that's a couple of different people, and that's like when the foster mom would bully and abuse us behind closed doors, but then front like she's this goodly little innocent person, and she was popular and well liked, you know, and then put on a fake front like um put on a fake articulate accent when doing business calls and stuff. And it's like her and her two daughters would do that, you know. If I always talk like this, but they would talk, you know, with the typical New Orleans accent, and then when they, you know, a New Orleans black people accent, and then get on the phone and sound over exaggerated, fake white or fake articulate or something like that, you know. No, like that's just so doggone unnecessary. Or, you know, I've been talking this way pretty much. You know, I think that I talk less articulate or less proper now than when I used to, but um the kids at school used to bully, harass, and laugh at me and say that I talk white or like I talk like a white girl, and they used to, you know, make fun of me for it, you know. And then the teacher, Miss Alexander, she said in front of everybody, "Oh, Candy, why do you talk white?" And she said it in front of everybody. You know, a black teacher who asked me in front of everybody, "Well, why do you talk white?" And she was a narcissistic abuser also. And I remember one time I was ironing clothes and the foster mom pulled me by my ear or pressed me on my pressure point, but I think she pulled me by my ear and dragged me from that room where I was ironing clothes. She dragged me all the way into the kitchen and yelled at me and condemned me for talking white or something like that. And I'm like, this just is how I talk. And even white people would tell me, "Oh, well, you sound highly intelligent," or you know, you sound highly educated. And I remember, you know, when I got thrown in a mental hospital, or maybe it was one of those times I voluntarily put myself there and couldn't deal with life no more. And there was a lady in a mental hospital who told me, "Oh, you sound very articulate," or whatever. And then also that it was a lady in Greenville, South Carolina, who told me I sound very articulate and highly educated and stuff like that. You know, and of course, you know, me being, they make it like as if society, they make it like as if they're expecting me to be retarded. You know, they're expecting me to be retarded, so they'd be like, "Well, Candy, you sound, you know, you are highly intelligent," but then they treat me like I'm slow with no common sense. If they want to say, "Oh, well, you know, you're highly intelligent," and narcissistic abusers, they cut their eyes and be like, "You are highly intelligent," you know, stuff like that. So if they tell me I'm highly intelligent, um, so, but anyway, so Jessica, you know, was in my dream last night. Well, this morning. And so, in the dream, because when I saw her in the video saying, "Well, that she's very tall," you know, I figured, oh man, she must be big like the bully Kim Irons that, you know, that used to bully me in my senior year in high school. And so Kim Irons was like almost 6 feet tall, or somewhere around there. Probably is 6 feet tall. And so me being short, little 5'2", And I wasn't obese during my senior year in high school. I was like, imagine being 5 feet 2 inches tall and 140 pounds being called fat and greedy. And now I am fat. I wasn't fat then, but I'm fat now. Same height. So then, Kim Irons, was an extra tall, big bully. And I didn't see her bullying anybody else, but she was popular and well liked in society, and made it successfully in society. So it's like, I don't see why people who made it more successful than me, why they avoid me like the plague, or why they bully me or whatever. But anyway, so Jessica, well, I don't know how tall, she didn't say how tall she was in the video. J Demon Rotten, yeah. So anyway, she didn't say how tall she was in the video. I'm sorry, in the dream. Wait, no. I'm sorry. She didn't say how tall she was in the video, that she did. I guess it was January 10th. And, I don't really follow, I mean, the videos she did about me, I didn't even really watch them, but, so in the video she said, I'm very tall, or I'm tall, or something like that. So anyway, so Jessica was like 6'1" in the dream, but in real life I don't even think she's that tall. But I don't know how tall she is. And so, in the dream, she was she was very very tall, and I found myself in the setting of it being in the middle of the night. And I had this friend with me in a dream. And it was right around midnight, and me and some friends, it was weird because it was right at midnight. There was this meal to eat. It started off in like a hotel buffet, or hotel scene, like a fancy luxury hotel, something I could never afford. And so this fancy hotel, and we went to eat this like luxury fancy hotel buffet. And then if the meal session had just started, and all you can eat buffet, and the meal session had just started, and so they just started serving food. But at the same time, like 2 or 3 minutes later, it looked like as if they were picking up the food, like as if they were trying to close down. And then the restaurant, the hotel buffet restaurant turned into a college, all you can eat. How a lot of college campuses have, all you can eat meals. And so, then it turned into like a college campus, all you can eat, or whatever. And so then I was picking out my food and putting it on my plate and stuff, and then someone distracted me, and then I went off to go see what that person wanted or whatever, and then some event happened, I don't remember, and then I came back to my plate and my food was gone, like as if somebody stole my food. And then kind of find out Jessica stole my food. And then I went to confront her, because when I went to try to pay the ladies for my food and my pay, and one lady rejected me trying to pay her. One of the cafeteria ladies, she was like, rejected my payment when I tried to pay her. And then there was another lady, I tried to pay her, and she also rejected my payment. And so then, when I went to try to confront, J. Angel, I went to try to confront her about, hey, why'd you steal my food? And so when I went to go look for her to confront her, she beat up the second lady that rejected my payment. She was beating the shit out of her like a rag doll. Beat that lady up. And then it was publicized all over the news and everything like that. Now, remember when I told y'all about Jessica, making death threats at me, making threats to come down to Pensacola and kill me, or she was making threats to bash my head in concrete, making threats to find out where I work at and call them about me, and you know, and she followed through with half the threats. So, that should have been against the law or illegal, but I know how to put the narcissistic bully fag cops, the doggone police, how they act. So, they will probably laugh in my face the same way they do if I get raped. So, it seems like the only police officers that are to be respectable is some of the school police officers. So when I was working at the schools, the one of the police officers was nice enough to buy me a whole, pay for in advance for me a whole, Thanksgiving dinner and stuff like that. But it's like even college police, sometimes they're more respectable, but sometimes college police can be devils and assholes too. But then police out in society, I do not like them. I don't trust them. So I really think this was a dream manipulation or control dream. What I just had. So, well, I'm gonna go for now.